we're going to be assembling our heart quilt blocks today. And if you have a Love and Stitches quilt that you're making, the assembly is pretty straightforward. If you have a patchwork hearts quilt that you're making, your seams, your patchwork squares, they're going to have nesting seams. But if you're making a meant to be quilt, we have pressed our seams open for our 8.5 square and for our curved piecing units. So there's going to be just a couple extra steps to make sure that these jelly roll strips line up really well. So we're going to start by taking our two pieces and placing them right sides together. We're going to roughly line them up, and then we're going to take a pin and we're going to put it through this open seam about 1/4 inch away from the edge of the block. We're going to take that same pin and put it through its opposite seam here, also 1/4 inch away from the block, and right through the center. You can see that it's going through the center of both those seams. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. We're going to take our pin and put it through that open seam 1/4 inch away from the edge of the block, and do the same on the opposite side. Okay, once you have your seams set that way, being held in place, then you're going to take a pin and you're going to put it in right next to where we've put our pin through the open seam. And you can place one on either side, or you can just put it on one side. If you're just going to put it on one side, I'd put it on the side you're going to get to last as you're sewing. We'll do the same over here. And once you have your pins in, you can go ahead and take out those center pins. And then when you sew, your seams are going to line up a little bit better. I would also put a pin, I mean, we have to do this one yet, but I would also put a pin in at the front of this one, just to make sure that you don't have too much fabric here, that you don't get off track right at the beginning. All right, I'm gonna go finish pinning that and sew it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished connected piece, and you can see that our seams line up really nicely. So now I'll head back to the blog post and we'll talk about how to put the rest of this block together.